What's happening? Welcome back. It's been a little bit. I'm working on a video today that I have tried 2 other times unsuccessfully. Just really hate the way it ended up cutting together. So I'm going to try a different tack this time. I'm just going to talk to the camera a little bit, let you guys know what the plan is, and then show the video of what I'm actually doing. So today's video, get a grip. Going to be talking about re-gripping golf clubs. It's funny, this is something that I've done quite a few times to different clubs that I've had. Never really thought it was that big of a deal. Had somebody show me right away how to do it, so I was able to do it. And then I've been playing these Jumbo Max, the Bryson DeChambeau super fat grips that I just really love. They've made a huge difference in my game. Hold the club way better. Hit everything about 10 yards farther. Hit everything straighter. Just have a lot better contact. Don't get... club doesn't spin in my hands. It's just working way better. I've talked to a lot of people about them and a lot of guys who have golfed for quite a bit of time. And they're always like, man, who'd you have do it? Who'd you have do it? I've thought about re-gripping my clubs, but I don't want to take it somewhere. I don't want to lose my clubs for a week. I don't know how that's going to work. And I'm like, dude, just fucking do it yourself. And they're like, oh, I can't do it. It's so easy. I don't understand why people are paying anybody to re-grip their clubs. So just going to go through real quick a couple things you need to have to do this. To make it simple, one is where's the camera? Hook blade knife. So you get a little hook blade knife to take your old grips off so it hooks under the old grip. You can slice it off without damaging the shaft. You can use a regular razor blade if you want. You can use a regular knife if you want. You just might scratch up the shaft or the graphite. Clearly, you need your new grip, whatever your grip of choice is. You need some grip solvent. You can buy this as part of a kit. You can buy this by itself. You need, obviously, some grips. And the way the grips work is they have 2 different ends on them. So you just peel it back, stick it to itself, stick it to the club, and then you peel the other side. You're going to start with this side. You're going to peel the big side off. Get the grip, stick it on the club. Once it's on the club, you're going to go the other side and it peels the other side off. So then you use the grip solvent. You just put it, you take the grip solvent, you're going to pour it in the end of your grip. Make sure you cover that hole at the bottom. Put your thumb over the top, shake it up a little bit, and then hold it over the grip tape you just put on. Release the hole, drain it out, slide the new grip on, hold it for 30 seconds. Money. You can use a vise if you want. I like to use a vise so then I can have the club in the air. Another thing I like to do is get a little tray or a lid to put underneath the grip so when I'm pouring the solvent on it, it catches it, so that I can reuse some of the solvent and not go through as much. I'm going to do, I think, 7 clubs today, 8 clubs, so I'll show you 1, and then I'll do them all, or maybe 2. Do them all off camera, and then put it back together, piece it all together, and you guys should be able to change your own grips. It's not difficult. I don't fucking get why people do it. I go to Dick's Sports all the time, and the golf section, the guys back there re-gripping clubs, they charge like $3 a club or $4. And you have to drop your clubs off. It's never same day. It's always a couple days later. And then you're limited to usually the grips they sell. And they sell some pretty standard grips. They're fine. It just depends what you want to do. You can grip grips anywhere from $3 to these Jumbo Maxes. The XLs are $15. Totally worth it. Really changes the dynamic of your club. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Hopefully I get it put together the right way, so you guys can see what you're doing and take a chance of doing it yourself. The best thing about this, unlike working on cars or a lot of other stuff, you can't really fuck it up. You take the old grip off, you put the new grip on, it doesn't go on the right way, you screw something up, and when it's still wet, you can pull the grip right back off and redo it. If you get totally lost or just think it's overwhelming when you're into it, you can take your clubs in somewhere and do it. But I'm telling you guys, this thing is so easy. It's so easy, you should do it yourself. And then you can play around as you find different grips and change what you like, just like changing your swing, changing how you hold your grip, all that kind of stuff. It just makes it way easier if you can do your own grips. So that's what we're gonna do today. Gonna get set up, get started, and then we'll go from there. That's it. Just did it. So you see there's a little bit of prep. I like to use a vise. I use the clamp to clamp the club down. The most important thing I try and do when I clamp it is I try and get it set so the club, the grip alignment is going to align with the face of the club at address. So you can have that visual aid to help you out. The grip will stay tacky, so you have a little bit of time. You can twist it, make sure it's exactly where you want it. Money. And then the end result is now I have this Jumbo Max fat grip over this stock. And you saw I had a little bit of difficulty getting the regular grip off. That's because I don't know if you can see how it gets a little fatter right there at the end. These are the Arcos, which I don't use, so I got to cut that out. That's a little bit difficult. But here's the difference with these Fat Maxes. The Jumbo Max is, it's so much bigger. It's so much easier to hold on to. I don't get twists in my swing. I have a lot more consistency in my swing. I just love everything about them. So have it lined up with the face, how I wanted it to dress. You can see when I use the solvent, I like to use it over a little plastic tray. It's pretty hot out today, so this stuff's gonna evaporate pretty quick. But that way, after you do 4 or 5 clubs, you can reuse some of that. He's telling me put the solvent in the grip, holding my finger at the end, shake it up, take your thumb off the end and just pour it over the tape and it goes right on. It's like, I'm telling you, it's really hard to screw it up. It is very difficult to not get this done correctly. The biggest mistake that probably most people make, that most people have the issue with, is not taking the time to line up the grip. And like I said, I have a little vise that I hook to this portable workbench. So I make sure I get the face set how I want it at address, so I can get the visual of the lineup, which is important to me. It's the way I've always played. Maybe that's not important to you. Some clubs don't have that and it doesn't matter. You can do it without the vise. You just have to hold on to the club a little bit. The vise just definitely makes it easier. But total time, you could see from when I had everything set up, took me 5 minutes to find everything, get it set up. Maybe took me 5 minutes to do this club, and then I'm done. I got 6 more to do. Super easy, super easy. You guys should do it yourself, save yourself. You can get whatever grips you want. It's gonna make so much difference in your game. There's a video where John Daly was talking to, I think it was Bryson DeChambeau, and they were talking about grips. And John Daly made the comment that, you know, everybody wants to buy new clubs, buy new balls, try all this different stuff, but it's really the grip that is the biggest unutilized advantage for the amateur golfer. So find one that you really like. Like I said, I cannot recommend these Jumbo Maxes highly enough. They are pricey, but I think they're totally worth it. And they are not sponsoring this. They don't give me any money. I fucking bought these things myself. And this is I'm doing 8 of them, 7 of them today. I did my other set. I've probably done 20 of these. I just love them. So that's what it is. Super easy. So think about it. Look at your grips. If you're struggling, clubs twisted in your hand, you're not making good consistent contact, it could be your grips is a big part of it. So I would look at that definitely. And come on, get a grip. Let's fucking go.